Endless queues, we've seen it before, and yet it persists despite ongoing effort to reduce it at most petrol stations in Nigeria. Lagos, the commercial capital, has had its fair share of this demoralizing trend, but has somehow endured through a mixture of ingenuity, a desperate quest for survival, and of course the antiques of the ever-present black market fuel hawkers and dealers. In Abuja, the nation's federal capital and citadel of governance, long queues of motorists waiting for hours to fill up their tanks has become a nightmare for most residents and environs. The bickerings and trading of blames between the NNPC and independent fuel marketers have not helped the situation either, as an avoidable scarcity is prolonged by inaction from stakeholders and inconsistencies in pricing and supply chain process has lingered, causing untold hardship on citizens. The Minister of State for Petroleum, Dr. Kachikwu, recently directed the NNPC to clear queues in Abuja before Sunday, 18th February. As positive as this instruction sounds, it may be one of many over time, as experience has shown much foot dragging by those saddled with such responsibilities on implementation. A further assurance by the Minister that the pump price of fuel currently at 145 naira per litre, despite a differential in the landing cost of petrol at 170 naira, has over time fueled anxiety among citizens, with independent marketers fingered for fuel hike proposal. NNPC figures indicate Nigeria uses between 45 to 60 million litres of fuel daily, but that is hinged on a supply glut and inability of the 4 refineries to ensure 50% provision on local consumption. It is said that the volume of refined products supplied is linked to availability of crude oil feedstock. Should there be a shortfall, there is no easy fix to sufficient product supply to consumers, an issue that is also the bane of pipeline vandalism. Despite the challenges, Nigerians are hopeful of a long-term solution to the prevalence of long queues at the nation's petrol stations. Ni Uilo, Arise News, Lagos.